How's it going, guys? This is Jamie. So, I went to bed early last night, thus, one of the first things I saw upon waking was some very troubling news about the Han Solo movie from last night. As many of you already know, the Han Solo movie has lost its directors, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, over quote-unquote creative differences. Now that is actually not the main subject of this video. No, what we're going to talk about is one of the next things that I saw upon waking up. As I scrolled down my Instagram feed, I couldn't help but notice a horde of 12-year-olds orgasming in glee over this news, and hoping that it would lead to a cancellation. Now for me personally, seeing this was nothing new. However, for those of you who aren't aware of what's going on, let me fill you in. When the Han Solo movie was first announced, a very vocal cell within the fandom declared that, no, they don't want a Han film. They want an Obi-Wan film, or a Vader film, or an Old Republic film. And they want it now. Before I continue, allow me to give a little disclaimer. I am not some YouTube loudmouth who is screaming at you for wanting these movies. In fact, I'd love to see any of these movies. In particular, I'd really enjoy a Darth Vader anthology of him hunting down the Jedi during the Purge. Also, I'd like to make it clear that I am not one of those sad Star Wars apologists who will make you feel like crap just because you don't enjoy every single aspect of Star Wars. I myself have many problems with the prequels, and even some with The Force Awakens. Ooh, don't you worry, Zealots, your time is coming for a rant video too. But, I digress. No, the problem isn't that these fans should like the movie just because it's Star Wars. The problem isn't that they have different tastes. The problem is very, very simple. The movie isn't even out yet. This cast photo is literally all we have. We don't have a trailer, we don't have an official poster, we don't even have a photo of Alden dressed like Han Solo. Anything you've seen throughout this video or online is nothing more than fan art. These people are worse than the folks who judged Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker before The Dark Knight came out. At least by that time, we had promotional photos. It is laughable. And I've heard some people say that this movie has no reason to be made. Does any anthology movie have a reason to be made? The main story of Star Wars is the rise, fall, and redemption of Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader. George has said that himself. Anything that doesn't directly supplement that story has no reason to be made. The only movie that would hold up to muster against this argument would be a Darth Vader film, and even that would arguably not be necessary. So I really don't find it fair that films like Rogue One and The Force Awakens, which are great movies, don't get me wrong, I love having them as a part of Star Wars, are getting a free pass while the Han Solo movie gets this kind of flack. And back to Rogue One, some have argued that no one was asking for a Han Solo movie. Well, was anyone asking for a story of how the Death Star plans got stolen? No, I saw no one wanting to see that. In fact, the story had already been told in the expanded universe through the Kyle Katarn video games and books. And Rogue One was a fantastic movie that was heralded by critics and the audience alike. So this whole idea of supply and demand really doesn't hold any water. Bottom line, I find it extremely foolish to close your mind and blast a movie that we've seen almost nothing of. Because let's be honest here. The movie's happening. Alright, they've almost finished filming, and they're certainly not going to cancel this far into production. So you have one of two options. A, you can go see the movie when it comes out, and then give your opinion. And if you hate it, hey, that's fine. That's totally up to you, and I completely respect that. Or B, you can continue to act like a spoiled little baby who didn't get their way, not go see the film, and possibly miss out on a great experience. Personally, I can't wait for this movie. In fact, I'm more excited for it than The Last Jedi. I look forward to enjoying more writing out of the genius of Lawrence Kasdan, and to finally bear witness to the genesis of everyone's favorite scruffy-looking nerf herder. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more editorials like this, then please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and please follow if you're watching on VidMe. Also, if you want to be a pal and help out the channel, please feel free to contribute to my Patreon. Any amount would really help and ensure that I can keep doing these. Links in the description. Until next time, this is Jamie saying...
I still awake.